This is the Allay, the winner of the 2022 voting, and the thing that characterizes him is being able to collect the items that we gave him in his hand, making it come to our inventory or deposit it near a music block. But what if I tell you that the Allay was planned to come out 2 years ago and absolutely no one knew about it? For this reason, the Allay almost reached hell. Welcome back to Bobicraft, but in English! It turns out that time ago, the developers of Mojang have revealed the definitive origin of the Allay right in this video here, uploaded by the official Minecraft channel. And one of the most important things that Mojang has mentioned is that the Allay wasn't going to be called like that, since its original name was Wisp. And if we investigate more about the Wisp, we will find that there is a mob called Wisp in Minecraft dungeons. But what is the function of this Wisp? The first thing is that we can see a great similarity in the baby ghast, but there are several differences. The baby ghast has a translucent body, and the Wisp has a large bluish color that can glow, and according to Wikipedia, this blue color is related to the magical lighthouses, and without a doubt, we can see that they are too similar. In Minecraft dungeons, the Wisp could help you find secrets in the game. For example, in this part, the Wisp can indicate to the players that behind that wall there was a secret room. In this way, the players found a treasure, and this is based on some ancient legends. With a simple search on the internet, we would appreciate how there are a lot of images of a kind of blue flame. But where does this legend of living blue fires come from? It follows out that in that pantheons of real life, you can find blue fires floating in the environment, something similar to this real image. And obviously it is not paranormal. These flashes are a chemical composition, exactly natural gases. To this is known as will-o'-the-wisp, which can sometimes be generated by putrefaction, and as there is obviously a lot of putrefaction in cemeteries. In the past, people were scared by this natural phenomenon, and that is how the legend of the Wisp originated. The myths say that these small blue flames were souls, and in some myths, these flames made you follow them to an unknown place. It can be noted that the Wisp is clearly set in these legends. But now we have to comment something very important. The Wisp of Minecraft dungeons only appear in the prisons of the mansions. At the bottom of the Minecraft dungeons mansions, there is a secret mission that takes you to some prisons and jails. Doesn't this remind you something? Well, in 1.19 we can find alleys within the some prisons of the pillagers mansions, but it doesn't end here. Mojang has shown more concepts of the Wisp, even with different color proposals. But the most interesting thing is that they wanted the Wisp to be able to grab items. In this concept, you can see the Wisp grabbing an apple. The way of storage was to place it inside, but the idea evolved more and more. The developers found it interesting that the Wisp could place items inside hoopers, but this caused a lot of programming errors. That's why the idea of making them musical arrows. This solution allowed them to make the Wisp could go directly to the hoopers when we decide. Another idea that they came to think is that the Wisp could collect the items inside the chest and those take them, but it was going to cause a big problem because the Wisp could open your chest and steal your items, causing too much chaos in our storages. Knowing all this information, it can be clearly seen that we end up with something very similar to the original idea. Two blue flying mobs capable of grabbing items and that are also related to the pillagers' prisons. But there is one thing that we don't get to see about the Wisp, which is one of the biggest secrets that Mojang has revealed. Remember that at the beginning I told you that the Allay was planned to come out 2 years ago, long before the voting. Well, this is because the Allay was going to be part of the Nether update. If you have been following my Spanish channel, you probably already know Ulraf. He is one of the most important developers at the moment, as he will be responsible for the next archaeology. It turns out that during the voting for the Glare, the Allay and the Cooper Golem, Ulraf had commented on his Twitter, which at that time almost no one paid attention to. The tweet says, "On a personal note, the Allay is the first thing I designed for Minecraft when I first joined, and I am super excited to finally be able to share it with all of you." This developer, the first thing he did when he came to Minecraft was design the Allay, and the interesting thing is that Ulraf went to work during the update of the Nether, and in the Minecraft video revealing the secrets, they confirmed that originally the Allay was going to appear in the Nether. Just imagine that madness. You enter the Nether and you can find these little friends. But then what happened? Why was it decided to scrap the idea of Allay in the Nether? If you remember, the old Nether had absolutely nothing interesting. It was a depressive place full of lava, and when the new update came, they wanted to improve the Nether, but they didn't want to take away the essence of of the Nether feeling like a challenge, where there are pretty evil creatures, and since the Allay is too cute for this dimension, it just doesn't quite fit. In the Nether, all the mobs have not very friendly appearances. Here they are all full of bones, red colors, and powerful weapons. The Allay is too different from all the other mobs. But I have an important question. If the Allay had reached the Nether, where would it appear? Where could we find him? First, you have to remember that the Allay was also inspired by the baby ghast. I also found something interesting. The first sounds of the Allay, and these are the sounds of a ghast. There are too many relationships between the ghast and the wisp ghost. And do you know in which Nether biome the most ghosts appear? The Valley of Soul Sand. And not only that, the most obvious relationship is that this entire Valley of Soul and Sand is filled with blue fire. Blue fire that is constantly burning the souls in the soul arena, causing gases to be generated, natural gases. And these natural gases cause blue lights, which originated the myths of the wisp in real life. So it is very likely that the wisp would have appeared in this biome. This biome is full of blue souls. There is no doubt that this biome would have been the place where they could spawn. But besides all this, Allay issue and his original idea, they had just revealed one more secrets to us, and it has to do with the beacon. These magical lighthouses are made with obsidian, crystal, and especially the Star of the Wither. However, an answer had never been found as to why the magical lighthouse had a giant blue cube. It doesn't make sense with the materials it is made. Well, thanks to Allay and the Wisp, we have an explanation. We know that the Wither boss is an evil creature, and it is made of soul sand, a block that has a high concentration of souls, and when we make it appear, it turns blue. No doubt the blue color is related to souls in Minecraft. When a soul is blue in Minecraft, it means that it is good. For example, the magic lighthouse is made with the essence of the Wither, but its blue color inside indicates that the souls are neutralized, and they are good. They will not hurt us. It will give you a lot of positive effects. In the same way, the Wither, once we spawn it, when it is blue, it doesn't hurt us. It is neutralized for the moment, and that is when the blue color is removed, when it turns bad. Almost the same with the Allay. Being blue, you can see that it is good. Even so, being in the Nether, one of the most dangerous biomes in the game. Obviously, not all blue souls are good. For example, fire can hurt us, but without a doubt, Minecraft tries to represent that the blue color in souls is something more neutral, that is kind of normal, like the Allay. The beacons with the power of the normal souls in that crystal and the Wither when they are blue. But then, why did they change the design of the Allay? It is already quite different from how it was before. Well, this is because Mojang no longer want us to associate the Allay with the Nether, and by placing those wings that are very similar to the Vex, they surely want us to relate them more to these structures now. The sad thing about this is that we currently don't know where the Allays actually come from, as Mojang no longer associates it with the Nether. Probably the Allays come from somewhere on the surface that we don't know about. Maybe we need more information in the future. Click here to see an interesting Minecraft video, and on the right you have a video suggested by the YouTube algorithm. Remember that my book is already available to order below in the description.